Welcome to another episode of my Kingdoms of Amalur playthrough. Today we are going to finally make our way into Isa after defeating Nash, who is now lying behind me, but also taking in some help from a Fae named Sola, who is lying right in front of me. She is alive, she's still talking, but for some reason she doesn't really want to stand up anymore, so I can't really carry her, so let's just you take your time, girl. You take your time, you know where to go. And yeah, I got to level up, but I think I want to save it for a while. We'll get to that once we get to the trainer and allocate a point through that, and then I'll be able to level up once more and put another point into detect hidden. That's why we did all of that, and that's what I want to do there. I'm going to ignore that fish creature and that troll there and just teleport. Let's just go back to Niralim because that's where we need to go for entry to Isa. The thing is, that Fae in the cavern was actually like the person right next to the door in front of Isa's entrance. And I don't know if she's gonna be back, if she's just gonna be laying down again, or what's gonna happen there. We're about to find out. Might also be the case that she's just not gonna turn up anymore. Her role in the story might be done with. I don't know. But yeah, that's something that I also mentioned in the last episode. This game doesn't have that many reoccurring characters. So some of them are there for a quest and then you never see them again, potentially. Especially if that quest ends up involving killing them, but hey, that's just a side effect. Let's go.
You return, and in your wake, Dalantarth blossoms. The flow is rearranged, now and forever. Nash's brood is at an end. You have destroyed what was written, and made a new fate for Dalantarth. And yet the Tuatha still spread, marching with Prismir and pain. You have only delayed our doom.
Well, what do you expect? There's only so much I can do. But yeah, I can stop the Tuatha, just takes a while.
Perhaps. You are both new. You are both unusual. But do not overestimate yourself. You must know this, Quickling. The age is changing. Immortals are passing and the future belongs to the young races. If there is a future to be had. Go, and stand at the heart of the She. There you will find Isa. And perhaps you will find wisdom as well.
What lies before me now?
Only the path of your own choosing.
Perfect.
Stand at the heart of the She. And if that path includes the gardens of Isa, I shall allow it.
Yeah, the path of my own choosing is one where I don't die anymore.
And evergreen.
But yeah, we finally got access into Isa. We just now need to get there. I could teleport over, but I think it's a nice path to walk to. Like the first entry is a bit special. Man, these guys could be a bit off the path, I think. Unless we want to do the same as Solar and just lie down there. Back into the sheet. Which I still don't think I'm ready for, so I'm going to still avoid most enemies, especially the ones around that creepy tree where that's the big one. Randomir, I'm going to ignore that and I'm gonna run around that Demir, whatever. Is this maybe the bow that I should switch to? You know what? No, I'm going to make my own one. With blackjack and so on. Yeah, there's another creepy tree thing. Let's avoid that. Should be getting closer though. Just restoring mana. I mean, yeah, I'll take it. It's better than nothing. That's not really what I want.
It is curious to see a mortal this large.
Yeah, most of them die here. Also trying to find some hidden objects. I think I still need a bit of money. Ideally, I would like to pay both trainers, both for Detect Hidden, which is currently higher priority, but also the other guy for blacksmithing. Because there's going to be quite a few good things here. At some point I may have to consider moving on from my stuff that has the gems in for things with better base stats, but right now that's really not the case yet. Quick save here. I mean, I can just break it open like that. Oh shit! Run, bitch, run! Or swim, whatever. Do what's necessary, but please don't die. Okay, we made it. Where is the Fae over there? I'm just checking if that's Solar, but no, just random summer Fae. Solar might be out, might not come back anytime. I know, but that's I'm just gonna get that now. There's also an item in there.
While the shaper brushed the plains with hills and wheat, and the carver moulded the deserts with a careful, measured hand, the third of the Majestics stood from the earthen cradle and beheld the glories of their work. He was the architect and carried in his mind a dream, the form of growth, a design shaped in nature, a place of wild abundance in harmony.
I also wanna check something real quick. I replaced a few things here and there, and they might still just be sitting around in my inventory. So like this one, this can now go away. Let's remove those two as well, and the accessories, I mean, 15% damage versus Niskau. This is the one from the quest last time. I don't care too much about that. I don't care too much about this one anymore either. And same for this one. But that's gonna be a bit of money. I need a bit more, should be alright. But maybe I can make enough for getting both trainers. One more thing before we go in there, and I'm not trying to stall, but I just saw something on the map which I think is going to be quite nice here. Not this nook, but more like this entire tunnel thing. This is quite common with this map. At different river ends where it is supposed to leave the area, you may want to follow the river and see if it doesn't go a bit further than what it really needs to. because it often leads to stuff like this. And let's make sure I don't die here. Or if I die, then it's not going to be of consequence. One more attempt. Oof, yeah. Let's see if I survive that. I now also got a curse, and that's not going away until I find a healer to remove it. It's alright. I can deal with that. If the initial impact doesn't kill me, then I'm good to go, I guess. But yeah, finally into Isa. Which doesn't really look like much right now, but yeah, we're about to get in there. Yeah, this is a massive place. Cradle of the Fae, or at least the Summer Fae.
Ah, you have arrived at last. Welcome to the Gardens of Isa, home of the Summer Court, and the warm heart of the Feylands. I know you had hoped to speak with the High King, but our seers sense a danger pursuing you. Naturally, we cannot allow such threats to be brought into the High Court. Perhaps once you have dealt with your own unfinished business.
Main quest.
Hello. Welcome.
But yeah, we made it. That's the most important
Please,
part.
come forward into the light of the font. Don't linger there. I need to see you. Closer. Ah, nothing noble about you.
Hey,
That must mean you're the one Erwin is expecting on the trellis. Go there, but be sure to retire to Felltown when you're finished.
yeah,
Goodbye,
so Felltown is for the mortal races and everything else is mainly for the Fae. We can basically move across this entire area freely, but it's there's going to be a few remarks here and there. Okay, let's check out the trainers. There are quite a few, but I really need Detect Hidden and Blacksmithing in that order.
Greetings. What have I done now? Someone in Isa is always looking to send me away. But I won't go. No.
Sagecraft, that's another really good one. Also, I need to sell my stuff before even being able to afford anything here.
The maid, convinced of Olane's threat, agreed to free the town. The people offered thanks and praise, and quietly she went her ways. Once the ill were brought to health, and the villain had fallen by, good Olane returned to mortal ground, and gifted them with magic found.
I think this might all be the different shrines in this game. I don't really care for any of them right now because I think they mostly give me stuff for battle and there isn't really much fighting to be had in these big cities. There's other quests that we can do, but honestly at this point, you know, I'm trying to do this mostly in order, and while we went into the city way earlier, the quests are, yeah, the ones that I'm going to go back to are still in a much earlier area. So let's see what we can do here. We can definitely sell some stuff in there. This might be the right area. Well, somebody's cooking here. looking at that cauldron.
Hey there. Get over here. We don't abide by strangers in Issa. In this city, everyone is family. If you want to get around the peace edict, you'll have to keep your voice down.
Oh, breaking the law already. Okay, 10k, that's let's see if I can get rid of something else here. 980. I mean, oh yeah, that's the one that burns others. That's something that I want to disenchant, definitely. But besides that, there aren't really any things that are worth much. Prismare lockpick, but yeah, that doesn't get me to 32k.
Need anything? I've got the best in Issa.
Okay, this should be the blacksmithing teacher. But yeah, that's lower priority. We need the detect hidden guy first. I think he might be in this one. Embassy Hall. We can also buy a title here to be announced when we enter a room, but honestly that's like very low priority. I don't think that really does anything beyond that. But yeah, here we have an embassy for different mortal races. And this might be our guy.
Aren't you bold? This is the Varani wing of the embassy, and few venture here without being summoned. I'm Ambassador Advar, he who bloodies the waters.
That sounds unsanitary. Okay, detect hidden, here we go.
Leave me to my business.
Yeah, rigorous training has yielded a permanent increase to your detect hidden skill. Nice. And I think if I reset my skills, those are still going to be allocated because they are tied to that particular thing, which makes doing this in proper order so important. Because if you do this completely wrong, you might completely lock yourself out of a trainer or two. But yeah, now I can finally level up. Huh? Why are all of them red? That's weird. Oh. That might be the curse that I'm suffering from. So let's put that on, and yeah, definitely have to find somebody who can heal me. What else? So I kind of want to get into both, but I think it's also a good idea to level up might a bit more. Ah, here we go, Warden. 17% melee attack, 10% ranged, and 5% critical hit chance increase. Gonna take that. I don't think that's the rank that I ever had before. But yeah, let's see if I can find a healer, because I at least know now what's happening with me in terms of that stupid curse. I might actually have to go somewhere else here, so... Webboat doesn't have anyone, might be locked behind a quest or something. So let's go back to Gorhard. But yeah, that's basically Usa for the time being. There are a bunch of quests in there and other things to do. But yeah, I'm gonna approach this slowly.
Aye.
Please be cheap.
May I help you?
Ah, thank you.
Be safe.
So I'm now immune from curses, and if I look at my status, yeah, I should be much better now. So you might be just wanted to go back into some other places now because, well, there were those weird sounds before. And we might now be able to do something with them.
Need supplies?
Wasn't it here? But yeah, I remember having a sound for maybe for a hidden door here or something. I don't know if it was really that, but I thought it might be the chimney here. Well, or was it another place? I thought it was in there.
Come in.
You know what? Let's check another place. I'm pretty sure that we had the same sound in the lodge over here. So let's see if that's something that we can deal with now.
Greetings, wanderer.
Oh, we can also loot the bookshelf here. I think this is, yeah, Tilt's collection. That's the thing that we took on quite a while ago, and while I thought I saw some here and there, nothing really happened from that. But yeah, whatever made that sound seems to be gone. I might have to look that up. It might be either bugged or something that I'm completely having the wrong read on. Okay, something over here maybe. I should have just left it there. None of these are marked as stolen for some reason.
Greetings.
Are these guys angry at me? I thought they were marked red for a moment, but doesn't seem like it. Anyway, we aren't really here to do any questing or so. That's for a different area. This is something to get to later, but that will take a long time. Theoretically, we should be good enough for this area now. Shield ring keep. So let's get in here. We also have some stuff to disassemble, so this might be a good idea. That dude over here is for the main quest for the faction, so I won't talk to him anytime soon. But there are a few minor tasks which we want to take on.
Gawking. There are grander things than Shieldring Keep, but we're proud to call it home. Mind you, it's more than vaulted ceilings. It's about history and work, about Tyne Delphric, Ancient of War, and Castellan of this place.
I'm looking for work.
Oh, are you? I see. If you mean you want to join, you should speak to Tyne Delphric. If all you want is coin, go to the contract board. Pay for finished jobs comes from me. On with you.
Yeah, I think the contract board is the right one here. Lost book in overgrown thicket. There are all contracts open to first taker. Curate of keep for see curate of keep for pay and completion of task. Lost book overgrown thicket. Yeah, I betook myself a peaceful stroll within overgrown thicket, when rudely chased from my place of repose by several noisome, fearful beasts. Alas, A book of some value was left behind, and yeah, I'm gonna take it back. Hexitor's contract reposted. I'm not going to get into it Etinmer for the same reason that I'm not doing the main quest. But yeah, let's do this one as well. Previously posted contract has expired. More than 5 days unfulfilled. Remove troublesome group of trolls from Hexi. If possible, locate former contract holders. So yeah, I'm gonna do that one.
Forsworn proud.
Take a good look at the map there. And this is why I wanted to do this stuff before getting into any of the keeps real deep, because I remember that one of them at least had some doors like that. So let's see what riches lie in here. That's garbage. That's good for disassembly. Yeah, I'm gonna take that one, of course. Okay, thankfully there's another chest. I was already getting a fair bit disappointed with this. Please, please, please. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, so there's now a chest that needs a proper key, and I have no idea where or when we might ever get that. Don't mind me, I'm just walking by. Yeah, so if you have like a hidden door kind of thing, maybe make sure that you don't have NPCs leaning against that once it's open. I mean, I don't know if he doesn't see it, but if I can walk through there, then he shouldn't be able to lean against nothing here. Anyway, since we are in here now, let's do some looting and that kind of stuff. Azurite Fey Blades. I mean, I'm going to disassemble them because they are not really better than mine, but my god, they could be amazing. I should really get a good weapon rune. Something that adds more damage instead of just lifesteal. But this one is for disassembly. That's a major upgrade and I should probably take it. Yeah, I will have to get the shards out of the other one. Was one document. Ranks and stations of the order. Okay. Don't care about that. Jesus Christ, you guys have such a big house here and it's so messy. Anything in here that I can take? Gonna wait until they aren't aware of me anymore. There's another dude over there. I hope he doesn't come over. Okay, should be good. Yeah. I mean, I can sell the stuff now, which is... Yeah, that's quite a good thing now. Like, big improvement over just being able to put it away. But yeah, let's go and sell all the junk here.
I've a few supplies of fighters likely to need.
That was basically nothing.
Aye.
Let's see what we can make from the stuff that we don't really need anymore. Crude Hilt isn't really all that amazing. Steel brace allows me to make my own. Could maybe do that. Raimi longbow. I want the ice stuff. Nice. Hammer flame bleeding damage. Ooh. Azurite. Crude fulcrum. Simple bindings. Nothing too amazing. That's enough to make a new sword. And fine steel shackworms, no items. I think maybe I should repair them before this assembly. That might have something to do with me not getting any items out of them. And yeah, I still cannot do anything with blue level items. So the vile longsword, nothing I can do about that one. Same with these. Same with the cowl and this one in particular. I might have to bring them over to my house and store away. But yeah, let's see what we can do from this. I mean, I'm way short of getting another level up here. Or buying myself another skill point, I mean. This could be good. 13 damage. Oh, that's a decent amount. Bleeding damage, lightning damage. I don't know if that requires me having something that specifically does bleeding damage. There isn't really any explanation on that. Could also go with that. I mean, those are some potent Fey blades, I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty good. But if I could get rivets that actually do something good for me, that would be even better. Let me just double check something. Blacksmithing can use 4 components with the next level up, so I got a plan. First up, we are going to take a look at the rest of the fortress here, see if we can find anything else of interest. Then we are going to go back to Kenarok to stow away some stuff that I cannot do anything with right now. And then also grab items that I stole before and might be able to sell at the moon camp. And from that point on we might be able to afford the trainer. Just wait a little. I don't think anybody can see me here. I just need for them to lose awareness. Minus 10 mana cost. That's pretty nice. I'm going to keep that. Very stealthy. Crude oak stuff. Yeah, I don't care. Azurite shield. Ooh, that's pretty good for later. Especially with the armor circuit. I would rather have one for utility, but armor I should potentially also find something there. I should also maybe just go to a sagecraft supplier and buy myself some shards to make better runes and that kind of thing. Anything good in here? And let's just add it to junk to sell later.
Stranger.
Few coins are better than none. There's also this chest over here. Off you go. Leave me alone, just forget all about me, doesn't really matter. I like that I can still see the marker through the wall and he's already coming back, so let's get on with it. Okay, that's a whole lot of stuff. That might be good. Ooh. I need more finesse. That will definitely take 12% health just by default. Yeah, I'm going to keep that. Don't care about that one, even though it's slightly very good. Tetradelphic, we are going to sell all of that.
What's this? Rogue's blood.
Okay, I think that's all of the different paths here, so let's get out of here and... Oh, never mind. Another bit of potential loot staring me right in the face. I mean, the fun thing is nobody cares about me lockpicking, but I just need to be out of sight for the lockpicking up stuff, which I'm currently not. Can I maybe hide behind the vase over here? Maybe later. I like how it just said greetings, but it was definitely like a hello, I see you. Okay. So Kennerok it is, and let's exchange some items over here. I was really looking to get more into questing today again, but well. Sometimes you're gonna do things a bit differently. So we don't need that one right now, not that one. Vindicator's armor is something I want to wear later down the line. Should maybe keep it on me, but that's gonna take multiple level ups. Yeah, that one I kind of wanna try disassembling. That's also for later, and I don't need these either, so yeah. Also for disassembling later. So that's all the stuff we want to get rid of, or at least keep here. This is something that I can sell. Lone Sort of Skill. I mean, that's not even all that amazing anymore, like 3% skill. Chance, yeah. I mean, it has a weapon slot, but Steel Lone Sword, I don't know why I even put it here. It's also a good one to sell, and this is once again the one that I want to wear later on. I could disassemble that, and yeah, I think that's about it. I hope that the special item is going to give me something good. It's going to sell decently well. So let's see, this one... I mean, they both can just be sold, and same for this one here, and the Raimi... I mean, this one I should disassemble. Anything in terms of armor? The shoot armor, yeah, disassemble, sell. I don't know if I could just put the stuff right into Trashware. Yeah, I forgot this is the Star Camp. Moon Camp is another area. There's Sun, Moon and Star Camp. Each in a different part of this entire world here. Okay, let's go and sell. Get that money.
Always open for business when the road is your marketplace. Are you looking to buy items?
15k, yeah, we are in the money now. That's pretty good. That's enough for another level up.
Or sell them. If you need another trade, then come and see Bernard.
I remember there were some sounds back here before I got the level up. I don't know what happened there. I mean, I never really played much with the hidden door thing active. I got it very late at some point, really just focus on other things. So yeah, I don't know if there is supposed to be anything here, but I want to take a closer look at this. Okay, so back to Isa and let's grab ourselves another training training skill point, whatever. Like, that's some really good things that we can cross off the list now.
You've been watching me long enough. What is it? Did I wrong you in another life, sister?
I don't know what you're on about, but let me just learn something here. And yeah, that's another level to our blacksmithing skill. That's amazing. Can we buy something for blacksmithing here as well? That would be really nice.
If you're looking to buy armor, I don't have many weapons to offer.
Yeah, you got weapons, but do you have anything else? Potions. I mean, I'll buy some lockpicks. I don't want to run out of them.
Here comes Take a look at what I've got here.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, that's nice. Sorry. Assailing rivets. Not always the stuff that I want the most, but I need good rivets for weapons and that kind of thing. Plus 15% armor, I mean, I'll take it. 5% damage resistance and I'm broke, damn it. Oh, 4% critical hit chance. Yeah, these are not bad either. Physical damage, so there are some decent ones for sale here. Gotta remember that. Gotta put on a save before disassembling something here. The thing is, I'm not entirely sure if I could get something from that helmet, if it's, if the mana cost reduction is up for grabs, but I'm going to try it a few more times. But I would also like to get whatever makes the ice damage. Greater frosted handle, yeah, that's nice, and that's also something that's available for other items. So even if I don't need a scepter, I can still make use of that particular support item. So let's just save again. That doesn't look like anything. So let's try that again. It might be actually a unique item. Yeah, I'm getting that feeling. In which case I'm better off selling it. Last attempt. Yeah, let's getting basic stuff. So let's just go and sell that helmet. I might be able to get a good price for it. Oh, it's a stolen one. I mean, 408, I could get maybe a few more support items here and there, but that's not really anything. So let's just disassemble it anyways. Weak rivets, threadbare lining, yeah, that sounds about right. Let's see what I can do with my Feyblades now. 8% damage versus lightly wounded targets. I might have to go for that. I don't know if bleeding damage is going to apply all the time. Plus 20 health, plus 5 health and physical damage, plus 10% damage. I'm likely gonna go with that one. I mean, That's an improvement. Almost twice the amount of damage. Let's see if I can even equip it once I get that. Oh yeah, I'm level 9, so actually we have a few items that we can use now. And yeah, the list of stuff in there, it's getting a bit longer, which is really nice to see. I can also try disassembling my own... Oh no, I can't because I don't have that level yet. But let's see what I can do in terms of longbow. Oak limb. Some lightning damage. I could have maybe saved that for the other thing for this, but I don't know. Critical hit, 10% damage. I mean, it's supposed to be fast, and yeah, as long as you don't need to reload, you get fast damage here, so I might wanna at least try it. I think I said that quite a while ago, but I at least wanna try out the stuff here. Six arrows. I mean, let's go and try it. Okay, we're gonna go and do the quest now. Trying to recover that one book that we were told about. I actually want to make this more quest heavy, but yeah, I mean, in the end, maybe this is now a bit more adding variety. Okay, this is garbage. Maybe I should just go and respec. Okay, at least those guys don't hurt me that much anymore. But yeah, I just had the idea. Maybe I should just to try out bows with the best possible chances. Just completely respec so that all the bow abilities are leveled up, at least as far as I can do right now. And then try out bows for a bit. But yeah, right now I have a bow with a decent base component. A somewhat shoddy secondary one, although I gotta say, the thing that I put into my Fey Blades is just superior to what it should be at this point. So the other one is really just on par with what you would expect at this point. And some side components that, I mean, they do something. But yeah, we are supposed to go in here and deal with some wild bees. I hope it's not gonna be too difficult here. I don't want to have another troll level difficulty spike. Oh, kobolds. Have we even seen kobolds yet? I mean, there are some in that one cave that I never went into at the beginning of the game. I mean, they are basically present in every area, but always in a more like minor role. I mean, the overall biomes and everything. Okay, if I don't let him hit him, this is actually working out decently well. But yeah, I might just have to put a bit more points into my archery abilities. That might be the way forward. Otherwise, I can't really ever give the stuff a good shot and know if it's gonna be alright. And yeah, I can always just respec all my abilities at any Fate Weaver. And there are quite a few out there. I don't know if we even have come across anyone yet, apart from Agath, who is, yeah, quest bound. But there are also some just in around there in general, in different areas. Please, Luis. Yeah, the buggers are still nothing to scoff at. But at least the bow is now doing some damage. I mean, if I'm not shooting them while in melee range, this might actually be an okay tactic. You gotta keep in mind that if you get away from them far enough, you might be able to do damage without receiving. And when it comes to damage, I'm definitely more of a giver than a taker. So, yeah. Okay, that's a good one for disassembly. That might also be alright for disassembly. I could maybe make a stronger bow later down the line. But yeah, remember when I said that I didn't want to go with the weapons that I want to use in the end game? I'm still kinda stuck with them. I should maybe try forging a longer sword, I mean a stronger sword. Dang it. Make the longer sword. I mean, it chips away at stuff. Can I maybe get them into one singular area? Only hitting one of those guys with the attack isn't really all that amazing. But yeah, compared to the chakrams, this is really just a very slow speed, feels almost anemic. I mean, the attack speed is good, the damage, I mean, it comes in. But the chakrams just feels so much better because you can hit multiple targets at once. And there are also some more heavy attacks. But yeah, some of it might just have to do with me not having spec into the stuff. Maybe I can just expand the quiver at some point. Getting a few more arrows in, that would be already quite the improvement. I'll have to take a look at the skill tree after the episode. Maybe at the end of this. But I also took on another contract with a Schildring Keep there. And that might be something for the next episode. That's gonna be troll hunting. So let's just open up the chests here, get the book, and then get out of here. That would be exciting if it wasn't so much weaker than what I have already. Oh, that's actually better. 5 piercing damage. No, but I like the region. It's not too much different otherwise, so let's keep it for disassembly. How? Oh yeah, I got the gem in there for more armor. I was not surprised how my own ones have better armor value than the others, and the other one is... yeah. Be gone. You're not any good here. Book of Gentle Beasts. Behold the gentle beasts of field, hill, and wood. Unlike we who wear unnatural garments and betake such oddities as war and deceit, these noble beings are one with all around them. They do not question, hate, or fear, but they are going to try and eat you. Okay, leggings. Armor socket, but I don't care too much. Let's just add it to junk. More junk and some Scrabble powder, whatever. Another scepter, I mean 20 health. I would like to put that into something at some point. But yeah, I also should try and not keep all the items just for this assembly, because we're just gonna make them worthless for selling, and I would like some money, please. But anyways, we are kind of through with this, I think. We can go back to the keep and get our money. And maybe I'll have another look at making another longsword. I could go for a greatsword, but I don't think that's a great idea. I'm not too keen on slow, heavy weapons. I mean, yeah, that's just barely scratching that bear. Fuck you. That dog almost got me killed. Nice. I could maybe even unbind that spell at this point. It's not gonna give me much. I would need to upgrade it. Okay, the camera is doing weird things, but I just sliced through the bear after giving it some of my daggers there. So that spell, I think I mentioned it before when I got it, but that thing is all reliable.
Aren't I Warsworn?
But yeah, let's get back in here. Let's get our reward and maybe check out what kind of swords I can make.
Really, there's no need to stand around and gape. Oh yes, from overgrown thicket, was it? Normally that sort of thing is beneath even contract work. But these days, if the payer has enough coin to spare and is insistent enough, we put it on the board. Good then.
Oh, another level up. That's nice.
Be here to join, see Tyne
But then let's see, what can I do with my level up? I can now go deeper into blacksmithing, that's pretty good now. But yeah, salvage rare equipment, that's what I really want. Or maybe I should go for other things now. Persuasion might open some doors here and there. Okay, let's see. How are we doing for longbow? This is adding more damage. Physical damage and regular damage, whatever. Incredible door power. Each arrow you fire penetrates even thickest armor or carapace. Piercing damage and even more. +1 and then also percentile. Increases the size of a quiver. Nice. Fire a volley of arrows into the sky, raining death upon your foes. So that's an active ability, I guess. And yeah, it even increases the size of the quiver, I guess. Most of these do. So that's pretty good. By fixing small barbs to your arrow, each longbow shot has a chance to deal heavy bleeding damage. And the final one enables to fire multiple arrows simultaneously. Yeah, so if you really level into this, you're going to become quite the beast here. But until then, might be a struggle town for you. Maybe I should invest more into swords. I would really like for that to be a bit better. And I'm going to try and get a good sword again. So let's see what we have here. Maybe sell the junk first, then disassemble what I wanna do, and then go from there.
Helms and hammer. What?
But yeah, the stuff that we are getting is also getting a bit better. So it's actually slowly getting to a point where we might be able to do more things here. The last ones weren't too great. Yeah, let's see. Longsword, 56 base damage. I mean, 4 fire damage plus a bit of overtime. Bleeding damage. Yeah, let's go with that. Plus 10 damage overall. So these aren't great parts, and I'm pretty sure that the secondary part that I have on my Fey Blades are definitely carrying that one right now. The 13 ice damage and freezing damage over time. Definitely much better than the 4 and 3 here, so that's why those are still having better damage. But it also means that I'm not getting anything done with these anytime soon. And if we compare, Longsword has the sword hilt as secondary. Feyblades have a fulcrum, so even if I didn't use that item there for the Feyblades, I couldn't put it in here. It could have gone into a bow, but that's about it. I could make another longbow at this point, but I don't think there's really any reason to that. Maybe I should try making a better set of armor, but I think I'm pretty okay on that right now. Let's see. Oh, 14% health, that's a decent one. Maybe even some regen, 15% armor. Okay, that's we are talking now. But yeah, I would rather do this with something that doesn't have any gems in. So let me check my armor real quick. 1 mana regen per second. Don't wanna mess with that. Don't wanna mess with this. I could go for new pants and new greaves here. Potentially also for another shield. So let's quickly check in on that. Okay, new pants. 59 base, that's pretty good. Bleeding damage. 15% armor. And I think that's on all armor, so that's pretty good. Basic trim isn't amazing. And it doesn't even get up to the other one, but that one has 15 armor built in. So if I can extract that, then we would actually be having a pretty good set there. So that might be a bit weird, just walking around without pants here, but yeah. Greater rigid trim, that's the one we want. And yeah, I guess this is the best one. 15% armor. And plus 19 armor, there we go. 78, yeah, that's an upgrade. Please tell me I can wear it. Ah, thank God, I don't want to run around with my butt out. That would be a bit weird. But yeah, that's a huge update to my overall armor value. Let's see if I can do something similar for my shoes here. 14% health, yeah, that's what I wanted. Some health regen, maybe critical hit chance. Or just plus 20 health. I mean, the health regen isn't all that amazing, especially compared to my runes, but that's just on the base part, so I'll take it. Alright, I think this can just go into the junk part because I don't really need that. Let's see if I can make something good for the shield. Apparently not. Would have to disassemble the only thing that I have. And I don't like doing that, so let's not. But yeah, I think that's already a pretty decent upgrade for me. Bit more armor, bit more health. Can definitely do with that. And yeah, with that we are done here. I think next time around we are going to hunt down some toads in Huxley. Or be the ones hunted. I remember that being a particularly tough quest, but I think my character here is getting up there. Might be able to do it. Anyways, we'll have to find that out next time. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And as always, until next one. And have a good one. Bye bye.